Alright, I think we're all set. I'm gonna do some commissions. So, oh my god, Civilian. This cat is on fire! Hello, Noche Plato. Welcome to the stream. And thank you so much for popping by, Civilian. What's poppin'? Just doing some commissions right now. So I'm gonna make I actually gotta make a new icon, or new icon thingy. Oh, actually, I'm gonna resize this shit. Ooh, you might hear my outside because I have my window open so I can air out the room. So, change the canvas size to 5x5 because that's the size that I work on with my icons. I have my reference up, but I don't have it shown on the stream, which is okay. So this person wants a dopey green. Okay. I guess I'll show you guys the icon that I'm doing, or the character that I'm doing. This cute little character. So cute. So cute. Alright. I really want to just play some Animal Crossing. Oh wait, I had Twitch muted? Oh my gosh, Civilian! Yeah, I want to play some Animal Crossing so fucking bad, but I know if I open that game, I'm not gonna put it down for the rest of the day, so I have to, like, kind of force myself to do some work so I don't feel bad about binging it later. Oh, I want to play all the new stuff. Oh, it looks so good. I did play a little bit, Discipline. I did play a little bit last night. I played for about an hour, and then I went back to my work. So I do have some discipline. I'm teaching myself discipline so that I can party. Scruff! Welcome! Welcome to the stream! Yeah, I taught myself, teach myself some discipline. Hey, thank you so much, Scruff. So that I can have fun. I can have fun without guilt. I hope everybody's having a good day today. I actually just got back from a doctor's appointment. I had to get my lungs examined to make sure that I'm okay to go through with some surgery. And then I took an x-ray, and then I just got home. So now I'm just like, oh man, I don't have a doctor's appointment for a little bit, so I want to play some games. But I have to do work. You have to get my lungs? Yeah, I have to get my lungs. I need a new set of lungs, so I just picked them up, so I put them in. I'll put them in later. Yeah, I hope everything goes well too. Complimentary 5G installation. Only the best for me, bro. Only the best. I deserve the best. Only the finest lungs on the market. And then I also got myself some coffee. So I'm having a little sippy of my Dunkin' Donuts. Because we don't have any water bottles in the house. So I probably have to go pick some up later. But for now, I'll live off of coffee and regret. It was really interesting. It's like, oh man, so my radiologist, she was like really, really nice. I've never been asked what my pronouns were at a hospital before, so I just thought that was really neat. I'm like, oh wow, that's really. It caught me by surprise, but I was really happy about it. Just like one of those small things that kind of just those small things that just kind of make your day. Straw houses hate him. Yeah. My lungs are gonna be elite. I got mine imported straight from the finest wolves, the baddest wolves. Yeah, I'm just home right now. I'm doing my art. I feel pretty good right now. I feel pretty chill. My mom will probably be home in like the next hour or two. So if you hear that, I apologize. My sister can be pretty loud. Because she is indeed a 5-year-old. But we alright. We alright. Make sure Oh, let me go in here. Okay. They are a breath of fresh air. Yeah. My gosh, that hospital was so weird. I mean, it wasn't weird looking. It was like really interesting, I guess. Because it kind of looked like a museum. It was like, I've never seen a hospital that like reminded me of a museum. It was a huge hospital too. Like, I've been to that hospital in the past, but I've only ever been through the emergency room, so I guess I never realized how big hospitals were. But actually, like, having like an appointment there was really interesting. They had these rooms. Each room was called a suite, and then yeah, it was just really interesting. Oh no, hospital and museum are two different descriptions, and I'm comfortable with hearing them together. Well, I say it's a museum. Like, it reminded me of a museum because it had like these placards on the wall with like history, where it was just like, the first ever hamburger in the United States was had in Hartford or some shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. It just had like all these like fucking like Connecticut facts all over the wall. Yeah. It looked like a hospital hamburger. Exactly. But yeah. This is very interesting. I feel like I'm making this character look more like a squirrel. I'm not 100% sure what animal they're supposed to be, but they do have like cow spots, so maybe I should change it up a little bit. I'm scared the artist is gonna hate them. Hospital of Connecticut facts. Hamburger. Yeah, it was like so it was like a big hospital, and it had like this what do you call them, a gift shop in it, and then next to the gift shop was like a whole Dunkin' Donuts, and I got myself a coffee and a bagel, or not a bagel, a croissant. And in the croissant, they like, Dunkin' Donuts does like this like maple bacon, which is like fucking crack. I swear to God, McDonald's maple bacon is like probably the best bacon I've ever had in my whole life. And I don't really eat bacon like all that crazy, like, but that McDonald's bacon, or not McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts bacon was like top tier. It was like a whole nother level of deliciousness. I love it so much. You ever hospitals have fast food sometimes? That doesn't seem very, I mean, if they, like, it's like, I think if they have like a McDonald's in a hospital, I'm just like, I feel like it's very like counterproductive, but I guess it will help them with their business, question mark? Hey Techno Kid, welcome to the stream. I need to, after Jake made them. Oh yeah, bacon pancakes. Ah, God. Dunkin' Donuts bacon is so fucking good. It has no business being that good. Yeah, chocolate chip pancakes again after years of thinking, oh, what's the big deal? They're so good, you forgot. Yeah! God, I love bacon, or pancakes. Oh my God, that just reminded me of, like, the worst. This is like, I think a month or two ago, I went to this, in New Jersey, there's this farm called Allsteeds, and they had like this, it was a really nice farm. Me and my friend, we went like pumpkin picking, and we like picked some peaches, and then his mom made like a peach cobbler. It was so good. But there's this store outside of it, and they had like this bacon covered chocolate, or chocolate covered bacon, and I'm like, yo, that sounds so good. So it came in like this like long, like kind of like fruit by the foot type of like container or package, and it was just literally like a brick of like this nasty ass chocolate with like a sheet of paper slice of bacon inside of it. So like you couldn't even taste any bacon in it. It was just like the LaCroix of bacon. Like, it was literally like almost non-existent. I was so disappointed because that shit was like $5 too. And I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna be so good. And I bought it, and I'm just like, I can't fucking believe this. I can't fucking believe this. It was disgusting. It tasted like, if you ever been to like a dollar store and you like have like dollar store brand chocolate, that's what the chocolate tasted like. It didn't even taste like Hershey. It just tasted like, I guess, like a person that doesn't know how to make chocolate. Like, it's like the chocolate that you like make with like your kids. That's what it tasted like. It was nasty. It was awful. Oh my god. I was so disappointed. Her pancakes, it was someone, good afternoon, well, oh, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it was cheap chocolate. It was like, it wasn't good. I was really mad. I'm like, why is this so expensive? It's so nasty. There's like no bacon in it. Or like a I don't know. It's like, you can even put like some bacon jerky in it or something like that. I'm like, I bet I can make a better bacon covered chocolate if I really wanted to. Cheap chocolate. Reminds me of those fudge covered Oreos that have zero cream taste and just hardball fudge. Oh, I've never had that. I do love deep fried Oreos. I make them very good, but I like make them very scarcely. I think I've only made them like twice, and that was back when I was living in Seattle. I don't think I've ever made them. And I was like, I made that when my friend came over. He was visiting, and then that was like years ago. Hi, Fuller.
What was years ago?
The last time I made deep fried Oreos.
Oh shit! How was that?
Oh yeah, they're good. I make them really well.
Yummy.
But
I saw a post the other day. It's like someone deep fried a pizza, and then someone replied with if Americans could, they would deep fry COVID-19 and eat that shit. It's like, holy shit.
I bet. Polar Pachola, that's what Civilian called you. Still hungry, what to eat, nervously looks at his box of flaming hot Cheetos mac and cheese. Oh man, that reminds me, I'm not even hungry right now. I have this like pills. I was talking about them earlier, I was telling the chat about it. But I have like these pills because it's like for my surgery to help me lose weight. It's called metformin, and it's like, it literally like, oh, you can hear my crinkly pill bag. Yeah. Aggressive pills noises are here. Have some Dr. ASMR.
Thank you.
Oh fuck! Ah! Hold on, I dropped it.
Oh no!
I have these pills clips.
Pills?
But yeah, metformin. No. And it literally like suppresses your hunger. Like, I feel like I don't feel full. But it's like, you ever have like that feeling like throughout the day you're just like, man, I could have a snack, or I can eat like this, or I can just like have some chips or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like literally like you ate like something, like you ate like a really filling meal like an hour ago, and you're still full from that. Have you ever had that feeling?
Yes.
That's what I feel like right now. Like, all I had to do was like a croissant with some eggs and bacon, and like that didn't really fill me up, but I took the pills and now I just feel like really full, or not full, but like satiated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like really interesting. Here, I'll pick them up. Please pick up my pills. Fortunately, it doesn't. Canadian sold foods that can't get that easy. Oh shit, really? Wait, you can't get bacon in Canada? Maybe I think I misread that.
Wait, what? Yeah, what?
Mm-hmm.
Canadian bacon.
Are health standards considered American Mountain Dew as an energy drink? What the fuck? Really? Oh, you have bacon deep fried steak. Gosh. There's no bacon in Cheeto mac and cheese. Oh. Because of like health reasons? Is it just because it's like so unhealthy on its own? You can't like, it doesn't come with like bacon in it?
It's like illegal.
You cannot.
It should be illegal.
It should be, but we don't care. We're America. We're Americans.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much sugar, yeah. Whoa. Jeez. Wait, so like, if I wanted to get like a sundae, is there like a limit to like how much I can put in my sundae? Is that like illegal to serve after like a certain amount of like calories or something in Canada? There's no cheese in Cheetos mac and cheese.
It's just dust.
Cheetos mac and cheese is beyond your comprehension. Not because that's a drink. Now you'll have to get that one day again. Shut up, Sir Billion. Oh man. Alright, we're done with the sketch. So now I'm gonna ink it. Do no health standards are specific. The reason why we have craft dinner is because it's not technically cheese. Oh, I thought you said it was snot instead of cheese. My bad. It's not technically cheese, so they can't tell. They can't call it that. Oh. Hey, Virus. I'm just doing commissions. I just do commission. I do commission. I do art. Are you okay?
That was the Kraft mac and cheese.
Oh shit! You do a little commission mish. Virus, do you want to talk? Do you want to chat? Do you want to VC with us? You have a little chatty chat?
You want to be perceived with us?
Yeah. Do you want to be perceived? Do you want to be shown? Do you want to? Do you have any anything to talk about with mac and Cheetos or whatever? Oops! I gotta save this. Haha. All right, I'm gonna move over to Spats Pals Dance.
Okay.
Cool. All right. I move chat. I go to other chat. Alright, here we are. Hi, Ferris.
Hello.
Oh no, Polar's icon is gone. I have to get the link again.
I've just been working on characters all day for Final Fantasy, and now I am broke.
Oh boy.
By that I mean I have 200k, but still.
Oh, that's good. I've been like helping out people every once in a while. Like I've been helping out Wayne with his shit, and I gave like Devon some stuff too. Huh.
Wait, Devon's playing?
Devon plays on Behemoth.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So.
Is that different?
Yeah, it's a different data center.
It's a different data center? Shit.
Yeah, so he's in Primal, yeah.
Oh, that's where I used to be. Fuck.
Yeah, he plays on Primal, and everybody's on Ether, so I'm like, why would I leave Ether after just like, I don't know. But luckily fucking, Endwalker's soon. And then we can all play together, and then we can all do these maps.
So what is this Endwalker shit that I keep hearing about?
Endwalker is the final expansion for the current story of Final Fantasy XIV.
Wait, so is it like over after that?
The first story is going to be over.
Wait, so we never
like this is
we've still been on
the end of the Hydaelyn and Zodiac saga, yeah.
Alright, so I think Y'shtola is gonna die, and I think Thancred is gonna die.
They better not kill either of them or I will cry. But yeah, it's the big boy expansion. Like, it is the finale to 10 years worth of build-up.
Oh, wow.
You're a glam shop where you spent 4 mil on a weapon? Oh my god. Jesus. I have a bunch of gil, and I'm still really cheap with it. I'm like, this is, like, I spent like 300k on a piece of glamour yesterday, and I'm like, I'm never doing this again. But I am
very tempted to just sell my house and never worry about money again, because my house is worth...
Give it to me.
You got fucking 40 mil?
No, give it to me. Oh, are you... Give me your house. Let's get married, and then I can inherit your house.
Is that how
it works?
What
does that mean?
It means that you get married in game, and then the house. You
can just be a tenant. It's not that hard.
What?
What was that?
I want the house. It costs $400,000. Final Fantasy RPG.
Here's the thing: is that particular spot is right by the hot springs, so it's literally the most expensive plot in the entire world that is a regular house. So that thing is worth at least 40 million.
Whoa.
God. Oh, Cerulean, are you still there? Are you still playing Final Fantasy? Have you been playing it? Also, Kamo, your daily tip thing is broken. Oh, is it? Uh-oh. Economy. How's my tip thing broken? Is it... Do I have to, like... Huh. Hold on, let me go into the stream elements and see what's up with that. It might be broken because of... I don't know. Unless... I don't know how Twitch works. It might be because... because it's in 2 months. Oh my god. Let me log into my stream elements and see what's up with my daily tips. How do I hate this website, it's so fucking hard to use.
They always update it, and I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah. Streaming tools, my overlays, there we are. Events, edit that. Daily tips. Alert box, that's the wrong one. Okay. I have like 5 different fucking overlays and I like named them the stupidest fucking shit ever. Tip goal. Is it this? No, wait.
Right into my face.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks.
Okay, there we are. Alright, let's update that. Alright, saved it. Twitch. Every time the message passes, Wayne loses $50. It might be because you sent me monies. Huh. You do? Thank you for sending monies. I appreciate it. I wish... Because my stream manager's not telling me he sent me anything either. It usually does that. Let me see. Unless he sent it through, like, fucking coffee or something. I don't know. Twitch is so stupid sometimes. Unless he sent it through, like...
If it was through coffee.
My coffee? There's coffee? No, he didn't send it through coffee. Let me see my donation thingy. Unless I have it, like... broken or something. Oh shit, Scruff, thank you so much for the $20 though. I don't know why it's not updating. I really appreciate it. Do I not have my money? Oh, maybe I don't have it. No, I do have it. Let me do an emulation. Emulation of a tip event. Let's see this emulation. Alright, so that works. That wasn't real, that was an emulation. But, set it through Streamlabs. That's how Twitch runs money to sub-streamers. Since that doesn't want to work, let's use Streamlabs instead of Elements, because unless my Elements isn't connected to my Streamlabs. But it should be, right?
It should be. Wait, I thought Streamlabs was part of... Wait, what? I'm confused. My brain broke.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's a weirdo. It's for weirdos.
Yep, that's me.
I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. Do you see this hat? I'm
not
normal.
Different.
I'm not normal. I'm different. I'm a weirdo. It was Streamlabs, like, so I guess Streamlabs would like...
Oh shit, my stuff's here.
No, come back here. They're gone. Wait, no, I don't want to download this. Continue with Twitch. Go to dashboard. Alright, alert box. Let's do an alert box for here. Oh, but I don't want to do a double alert box. It's weird. Anyway, I'll figure that out later. Anyways, thank you so much for the donation, Scruff. I do really appreciate it. Maybe because Twitch reset everyone's stream key? Yeah, but it's still, like, it still goes through with every other alert. Like, I get my followers, like, notified and shit. I don't know. Twitch is weird. Twitch is weird. Twitch is for freaks. Only freaks use Twitch. Let's, save this. And then, let's see. So let me see if all my alerts are still working. But maybe let me see. Let me see if I copy overlay URL session data. Labels go settings. Yeah, so labels. Latest tipper. The latest tipper user tipped stream since it last reset. Latest host. Weird. Alright, let me just add. Let me add you. If that like will help. Go. Goals, color, bro, station data. Yeah, I'll figure this out later. I'll figure that shit out later, way later. Alright, back to art. So what have you been up to, Virus?
Not a whole lot, just chilling for the most part.
Ooh.
Just got some homework done, got a bunch of crap done, finally settling into the house. So
how you liking it? How you liking the new house?
It's pretty nice. Like the actual house is really good.
Yeah.
There's some like minor electrical problems. So my dad's going to be replacing the electrical sockets. So if I leave without saying anything, that's what's happening.
Oh, okay.
Because my dad is going to just barge in and demand that he gets to fix the electrical socket because he wants to.
He says, "Give me your plug hole."
Jesus. But yeah, that's about it for the most part. Only real issue with it is that it's a little echoier and it's easier for people to hear me in the other room.
Oh, I thought
so
that
I
was
have to be a little bit quiet.
I thought it was supposed
I'm
to
supposed to soundproof it, but it's going to take a while.
Oh, do you need to like get like
not
the?
cheap.
You need to buy those foam thingies for the wall.
Yeah, I've got a few around, but not enough.
How much are those?
Depends.
Oh.
I don't really know, honestly.
You can't just like get styrofoam and tape it to your wall? Or does it not work like that? I don't know much about soundproofing. I do need to invest in something like that though, because you can literally hear everything in my room. I think I made the nose too low. What are you looking forward to most with Endwalker?
The island, to be honest. I want to retire to an island after everything is done.
Wait, you can retire to an island? What the fuck?
Yeah, and apparently it's going to basically be instanced housing.
Oh, really? Wait, so you can just like buy it like immediately?
No, it's like, I don't know the specifics. We might learn some more tomorrow during the live letter. But they have mentioned that it is a place where you can build basically a farm, ranch, and everything like that. Farm with animals and plants, and also like build and decorate. So it's probably just going to be a better house.
Oh.
So free companies will get the stuff in the wards while we can sell our personal stuff and just move to the islands if they're good. I don't know how big they are. So we'll see. Depending on how it goes tomorrow, I might just sell the plot.
Okay. What are building? Are you talking about the song? Because it says it's Tempest Towers from Kirby's Epic Yarn. And now we've got some Mario Kart. Yay! I want that fucking like Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley shit. I want to do some farming. That's what I'm looking forward to. But I want. So they said that the new housing system is just gonna be a raffle now.
For half of them.
For half of them?
The other half are going to be the usual.
Oh, of course. Gotta go set
Still
up
better than nothing.
my currently legal way of getting housing. I don't have a house, so I'm like, ugh. I don't want to leave my computer on.
Yeah, I get you. I got lucky. God, I am really thinking about selling this house and just running off with like 80 mil.
Why not? How do you sell a house, by the way? Do you just like...
You have to make like a verbal agreement in the chat that is what you are doing. Like basically make a contract that they accept, and once they accept, you decide on a payment method. They pay you, you demolish the house, and they move in with their existing house.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, do it. Because you have a good spot, right? Is that what it is?
I have one of the best spots in the entire game.
Fucking do it, dude. No, you can, like, afford a better house later down the line.
Mm-hmm.
How come you decided you don't want your house anymore?
The appeal of it once I have a private island is kind of just not there for me. And I don't do anything with it.
Yeah, it's just like literally decoration. If you like Animal Crossing, if you like that.
Yeah, but there's nothing to do with it right now. I'd rather just go to the islands and actually do something there.
Well, why don't you like host like a brothel or something? Host some ERPs in there.
Because I don't know how to do that shit. Like, if I could make money off of it, I would, but I just don't know how to do that. Like, unironically, if I could sell this to you, I would absolutely sell it to you for much less than I anticipated, but there's no way for me to do that.
Understandable. Just like Animal Crossing, JK. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. It's like, I never really wanted a house, because I'm like pretty satisfied with like just the little free company room I have. But I'm like, I think it'd be really cute to decorate an area, and I would probably host ERPs in my house. I'll just become like a, not a pimp, but like a house mom or whatever you call them shits. You know that. I'm not a hobo. I have a room. Civilian, when are you coming to Ether? You can come in now. It's no longer congested. When are you moving over? Are you in a free company? You want to join my free company?
You gotta ask Sydney.
Sydney says that, I was asking her, she's just like, yeah, you can invite anybody, just as long as you chill.
Okay.
Yeah, Sydney's pretty open to us inviting people, it seems. At least that's when that's what I last spoke to her, but I can ask her again. When you're not level 13? Whoa! I can bump you up to past level 13 when we hang out and play the game. Civilian, I will carry you throughout Final Fantasy if you come to Ether. If you come to Psychonauts.
Sorry about that a second ago. My dad literally just opened the door and didn't say anything. I had no idea he was behind me.
Oh, you're okay? Come. I'll just sit in your shoulder. Exactly. I have a big shoulder. I'm a Hrothgar. I'm a little frothy froth. Please come to Ether, Civilian. Please come. Join me. And come live with us. Just like a little bird. Yeah! Did I ever show you my Hrothgar? I have a little bird. Let me pull up a picture of a sparrow. A cute little sparrow. My baby. My pride and joy. Where did I put it? Oh, it's in another group chat. Come look at Sparrow. Alright, so this is Sparrow. And this is his little sparrow. He's in his blue mage gear, and I think he looks really cool. I did some PvP for this fucking outfit. It sucks. PvP literally sucks, but this gear doesn't. There's Sparrow. He's so cute. Here's my little bro, my little boy, my son, my child. The guy for the Taxi Walrus anime. I did not actually watch that show, so I do not know anything about Odd Taxi. You haven't either? Okay, cool. Oh, are you talking about the skunky guy? Is that what he is? He's like the black cat looking dude? Or skunk, I don't know what animal he is. I think Mark really likes that character, but I'm not sure. I know Mark likes Odd Taxi because he was like drawing Hasona in it. AnimePlanet.com images. Ooh, Joy's streaming. Yeah, this guy. He does look like him, huh? Oh man, I want to do a big cosplay of him. I assume this character's like a cow because she has a bell. Maybe she's a goat, but she also has like cow spots. I don't know. I'm not sure. I have to ask. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I am not the cat. I don't say meow. I want to play Animal Crossing so bad. I can't believe, why would Nintendo do that? Just throw it in my face. Like, the night before I had to go to a doctor's appointment, and then literally like when I feel the fucking streak, the art streak coming back to me, it's just like, look at all these games, and I'm like, I want to play. You can't just do this to me. So happy you remember to play Halloween Animal Crossing. Oh, I didn't play it this year, but I probably will time travel for it. Because I do want the stuff. I like played early October and then I didn't touch it again. Because I got distracted. I can't remember what I was doing. But I do want to unlock Booster. Hey Kai, welcome to the stream. You really hope that we get more alien lore in the future? Well, they said, like in the future, like different like Animal Crossing games, because I know that there's no more free content for that, which stinks. But didn't they do the same thing with Splatoon? Didn't they just like, we're not supporting Splatoon anymore, and then everybody like cried and begged, and then they're like, okay, fine. It's just like, I feel like they definitely held out on us for Animal Crossing, because there was a lot of like lulls. Pandemic hit, actually. There was like a lot of lulls in times for updates with Animal Crossing, so I feel like we definitely didn't get that much. So it's just like, even though the game came out 2 years ago, I feel like the support that they quote unquote were like doing was like not much, but maybe I'm just being ungrateful. I don't know. I just feel like I'm definitely lacking. But maybe I'm not seeing the bigger picture. Maybe it's just because I binge Animal Crossing like crazy. Animal Horizon also got delayed for like 6 months. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the stuff that we got just now was definitely something they should have put from the beginning, but I don't know. Oh,
Hello.
okay. Hi, King.
Hi.
I'm just complaining about Animal Crossing.
Oh, is the update not good?
It just feels like what they put in the update now was definitely something that should have been there from the beginning. And the fact, it just felt like a lot of things that they promised with this game definitely felt like not there. Because it's just like, all the updates that we got were like holidays and shit, which like already came in the last game. Like, all this stuff, it's like, alright, so here's the Christmas update, here's the Halloween update, but like in New Leaf, it's just like there was no update for it. It was like literally just in the game.
It's like that. It's like what do you call it? The Pokemon shit all over again.
Or like
Where...
like you can paint fences now, but like in the preview of like before Animal Crossing New Horizons came out, they showed like painted fences like 2 years ago, and we didn't get that until just now. Or like Brewster, because Brewster was there from the beginning. Painted fences seemed like they were there from the beginning. Like, alright, I get the cooking thing. Like, the cooking thing definitely felt like a new addition, but I don't know. God, don't you get me started on Sword and Shield? Oh, I want to hear about that. Please do tell me about that. I want to hear your thoughts on Sword and Shield, because I definitely am not buying any more Pokemon games for a long time.
Yeah. Like, I kind of just stopped playing Pokemon after like all that shit where it's just like, we got all this stuff last time in the game and now you're telling us you can't add this shit, and then you do DLCs that we have to pay for stuff that we already got for free last time.
I'm not getting the new Diamond and Pearl, and I'm not getting the Arceus. He'll DM me? No, go ahead. Feel free to talk about it. I don't give a fuck. In the chat if you want to.
Sorry, I'm not talking. I was busy putting up a listing for the house.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I mean, if you don't want to clog up the chat, that's your right. You're free not to. If you want to DM me it, it's fine. They probably figured we could drop this as an update later, since players literally can't play Christmas anyway. I don't know. It's just like, it's literally like, alright, so it's the year, what year, okay, hold on, let me see. Animal Crossing New Leaf. Alright, picture this. It's the year 2012, and it's like right before, it's like, you get the Animal Crossing game, and you're like, wow, this game is awesome. But I want to play the Christmas stuff, even though it's the middle of July. So I'm gonna move my DS clock to December 25th, and guess what? We have Christmas stuff. Everything's winter. You get the reindeer, you get the Christmas items, you get to do the Christmas shit, and that's all there. Like, literally, it's like with New Leaf, or New Horizon, they're just like, all right, the Christmas shit, it's an update, and I'm like, why? You see the coffee shop. That's an update. And it was like, so I'm like really upset that the coffee shop is like not its own separate building either too, so I'm just like, they made it part of the museum, which is just like, alright, cool, but I feel like a coffee shop would have looked really nice on my island. You wish you played New Leaf more. I like the music more. Yeah, I definitely had. I feel like I have more memories with New Leaf than I do have with New Horizons. Like, New Horizons was like that kind of game I played to know life things, but New Leaf was like the game I played with my friends to have a good time. Yeah, DJ KK Slider, Dr. Shrunk. Like, in New Leaf, there's like this whole plaza. Also, there's no more updates for the fucking Nook, the Nook twins. There's no, you can't make their building bigger. Like, usually, like, the Tom Nook store or, like, the Nookling shop, it has, like, 3 expansions. Literally, this thing only had, like, 1 expansion, and that was it. I don't know. It's just, like, ugh. I don't know. On Harvey's Island, I know they added a bunch of shit, which is, like, I guess the equivalent to the plaza, but I don't know. I just felt like, despite getting, like, hundreds of hours in the game, I feel like I had to, like, make those hours on my own, if that makes sense. Because it's like, I feel like those hours were definitely kind of, like, cheaped, because it just takes so long to do anything in Animal Crossing, that it's just, like, you kind of, like, those hours are really stretched out by the game's just inability to be fast. If that makes sense. Maybe I'm just, like, talking out of my ass, and I'm gonna, like, listen to this over, and I'll be like, wow, Noel, what the fuck are you fucking saying? You're dumbass. But right now, it's just, like, I don't know. The cafe has always been in the museum, but I'd like a separate building. Yeah, like, in New Leaf, it was its own building, so I'm like, I know it's always been, like, the place where KK Slider performed, and, like, it was in the museum, but it's like, why would you introduce it as a new building and then decide to go back and put it back in the fucking museum? I don't know. Fluff content is fluff. Hey, Empus, welcome to the stream.
Hey.
Yeah. Them killing it so soon is it? Yeah, I feel like those two years felt like a flash. Has it been 2 years, or has it only been 1 year? What year did New Leaf come out? I feel like, did it come out last year in March?
I think it might have been
2 years ago?
2019.
Maybe it was 2019.
I don't know. It's hard to tell how long COVID's been going on.
No, it came out in March.
Track.
It came out in March of last year. So it literally lasted like a year and a half. And now we're not getting any more content for it. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Came out right after TFF. Hey, hi Cyrus, welcome to the stream.
Hey.
Yeah. Turn AC into an RPG? That'd be pretty cool. You do it, Serbillion. You can do it. I don't know. So it came out of March 2020, so it's like literally been like a year and a half of Animal Crossing, and a good amount of it, like a good amount of these quote-unquote updates that we were supposed to get was just kind of like nothing. Alright, good luck, good luck making that RPG. Hey Cyrus, how you doing today? What's poppin'? What's going on? I don't know, I'm just like ranting about Animal Crossing, and I feel like maybe I'm just being unreasonable, but it's also like...
No, I would agree that a lot of the problems with it are still present despite the update being a thing.
Mm-hmm.
The update
is still by far the slowest Animal Crossing to date.
Yeah, it's like a good amount of those hours I spent in it. It's like, because I was like talking to my friend about it. He's just like, well, you can't say that you didn't get your money's worth. Like, look at how many hours you got in the game. And I'm just like, yeah, because the game is slow. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It just, I just really don't like that they're not doing support for the game anymore. I'm just like, we barely got anything. Like, all these updates were nothing. Like, all these updates were stuff that came with the previous game. And then with the previous game, we actually got updates for that shit. So I'm just like, what the fuck? And then they have the nerve to be like, okay, so we have Happy Home Designer 2. that you have to pay that fucking $60 new premium subscription for of the Nintendo, or you just buy the full fucking, like, you buy the $30 of it, which I wasn't even planning on doing, because I'm not paying $30 for Happy Home Designer if I didn't even play for the fucking first one. I don't play Pocket Camp, and I don't play Happy Home Designer. But because I am on a family plan, my friend is getting the actual subscription, which means I'll be getting the new Animal Crossing thing because of it. Because I don't pay for the subscription. I got lucky and my friend is just like, hey, do you want to be a part of my family plan? I'm like, okay. He's just like, okay, I want to play the Nintendo 64 stuff, so I'm going to do that. And I'm like, okay, cool. So that means I'm going to get the Animal Crossing. And then, but like, the nerve of them to just be like, alright, so we have this Happy Home Designer, and we're going to make it, so we had this capability of making it, like, immensely easier to decorate your island by just having, like, this stretch pattern of the flooring and like the stretch pattern of like water, and I'm like, why can't I just do that in the regular game? It's like literally like you have to pluck each piece of dirt one by one. If you want to move a house, you have to go to the place, get the money out of the bank, talk to Tom Nook. You go through all these, like, you have like this whole checklist because it takes forever to fucking talk. It takes like 10 years to talk about, like, okay, what do you want to do to your island? And then you like accidentally click, you're trying to move, like, you're trying to do something to a house, but you accidentally do something to my house. They'd be like, okay, what do you want to do with your island? We have these options, and blah, blah, blah. They'll like talk to you for like 5 minutes and be like, fuck, I didn't mean to click that. You go back, then you have to get out of the seat, you have to talk to him again. You gotta be like, alright, I want to do this. And it's like, okay, you want to move a house? Okay, cool. So we're gonna move this house, give me your money, and we can't move this house until tomorrow. And I'll be like, but I want to move all these other houses, and I want to move, like, these staircases, and I'd be like, okay, so you gotta turn off the game, change the time to, like, the next day, so you can time travel, and then just, like, rinse and repeat until all the houses have been fucking moved. It's just, like, it takes so fucking long to do anything in that game, and I'm just like, I know it's just Animal Crossing, but it's like, I don't know. It's just like, it just doesn't feel
More
like
those, agony.
It's just like,
crossing.
it just feels like the, it just doesn't feel like the hours were earned. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, you have like all these people that are just like, I spent 600 hours on this game, and it's just like, you spent 600 hours on this game because 100 of those hours were literally just you resetting and talking to Tom Nook. So it's like they showed you with the Happy Home Designers that you can like actually like just like make like a little pattern and then it'll like do that. I'm like, why can't I do it in the regular game then? Why can't I do that? Why do I have to like literally just like take out my fucking shovel, break down a wall, break down another wall, and just kind of do that for like a good 2 hours? I don't know. Even like a good deal of desire to speedrun it comes from there being a limited set of things to do that aren't tied to the core slowness. Like, I'd be okay with waiting on the things that, if there were other things to do that aren't utterly mundane. Yeah, exactly! It's just like, alright, so I have to wait for the next day to, like, do this thing. But it's like, alright, give me a task to do in the meantime. Because I know, like, they'll, like, be like the villagers who just be like, oh, can you fish me this? Can you get this for me? But it's just like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like something I would like to do. You made that flaming hot mac and cheese and it's so red you're nervous to eat it. Oh no. It's a fully featured idle game, really? Oh man, tell me how that mac and cheese is. I would like to know. You said it was the hot Cheetos ones, or is it just flamin'? Is it just hot? Is it just called flamin' hot? Oh! Speaking of like flamin' hot red things, I had this like Oh, you took a picture of it? Oh boy, let me see that. Oh boy, that is very saturated. It's very, very, very saturated. I had this, I don't know what it's called. It was like this Korean rice cake thingy. What was it called? I don't want to say the name because I feel like I'm gonna fuck it up. But it's called like, I'm not even gonna pronounce that. Or Tteokbokki. I don't know how to pronounce that. But it's like a rice cake. And it's like chewy, and you like put it over like the stove and you like stir it in like some like hot like seasoning, and it's like, it's really good, but it's definitely very like, I have to eat it like sparingly, because it's a very it's a very strong taste, very strong flavor. I can't eat too much of it at a time, because I got like a small thing and it took me like 3 days to eat it because I just couldn't like do it all in one sitting. It was just very powerful. Super Animal Crossing party. I also wish you could like have people decorate your island with you, like online play. I wish you could just like have friends to like do that with you. I was like really excited thinking, oh man, now me and my friends can like decorate an island online together, and it's just like, haha, no. But yeah, I'm done talking about Animal Crossing. Done making my complaints. Maybe. Because it's like, I'll literally complain about Animal Crossing and then I'll play fucking Final Fantasy crafting simulator for hours on end.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't have an issue with like wasting my time, but at least with the Final Fantasy crafting simulator, I'm actually like working towards something and I don't have to like wait for it.
It's entirely like respectful of what you put into it, basically.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, I don't mind spending my time doing something, but it's just like shit. Going to an island feels 1-to-1 with dealing with airport. It takes forever. A friend's island. Well, it's a bit spicy, but also not cheesy. It's so weird and gross. I think you actually ate it. Oh no, I'm sorry. Does it, like, is it saucy at all? Because the picture kind of looks dry, to be honest. Because I know Flamin' Hot Cheetos doesn't have cheese in it, does it? I don't eat those, so I don't know exactly what goes into Flamin' Hot Cheetos. It's so weird, it's like... Alright, I accidentally stretched out my bar. How do we put it back? There we go. Spicy rubber, no! I'm so sorry. That sounds really awful. I don't think I could eat that. You're making that. What the fuck am I eating? Kruger's face. Oh man. Blue Raspberry Wolf, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Oh gosh, I don't think I could ever eat that. But I don't like Kraft mac and cheese in general. I don't care much for that. I think the only like instant mac and cheese I could tolerate is Velveeta, but even that has a limit. It's like if I'm eating mac and cheese, I'd rather just make it on my own. Which is probably why I don't eat a lot of mac and cheese, because I don't feel like making it. But I do like to make mac and cheese in the oven and get the cheese all crispy and layered nice like a lasagna. Polar?
Yeah?
Hi, what are you up to?
Nothing much. Just replying to some DMs and my stomach is being weird right now. Yeah.
Oh,
no.
I got oat milk for my frappuccino, but like I'm tasting it and it tastes like whole milk, so I don't know if they like accidentally fucked it up. And now I'm like, and now I'm just like, ooh,
oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'll be fine. I'll just probably have to shit my brains out.
Oh boy, sounds like a good time. I'm sorry about your mac and cheese, Scruff. That sucks. Devon, talking to people also makes me ill polar. I understand. Shut up.
Oh my god. Hi.
What's your favorite style of mac and cheese, Polar? What do you like in it?
Oh, that's a tough one. First of all, if I can, I like any type, but I like baked. So
yeah, I also like it baked
in the oven because I like it crispy on the top.
Yeah.
I like bacon bits in it.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, because it gives that like that salty and cheesy taste.
Yeah. I'm
gross, man. If I like a plate of macaroni right now, macaroni cheese, I'd be like, I die.
My mom was like talking about, instead of like My mom said that she wanted to like make some mac and cheese for Thanksgiving, and I'm like, ooh, please.
Please.
Hot dog mac and cheese. Ooh, that kind of sounds good. I think I would eat that.
Huh.
Or like a sausage mac and cheese. I think that would be really good.
Oh, I'd eat that. I'd eat that shit.
Old Southern baked mac and cheese. I agree, Devon. Let me make you a spicy mac and cheese jalapeno Havarti
You guys are
cheese.
making me hungry. Like, I got a breakfast sandwich from Starbucks, but baked mac and cheese is homemade. Anything is it'll always
Ash
do anything.
one time brought home like this like mac and cheese with like this like kind of like white cheese, and it was like so creamy and like delicious. I have to ask him how what he made it. We have this thing called it's like called Old Kitchen over here, and it's just like they make really good mac and cheese. I can't remember what it's actually called. Oh god, I want some mac and cheese. But I'm also like not hungry, so I'm like, ooh. That's a spicy meatball. Dude, Starbucks isn't making eggnog lattes this year. Why?
Is there a shortage?
What happened?
Did the Grinch steal all the eggnog?
Why is Starbucks not making eggnog?
I have a confession.
Okay.
I don't like eggnog.
That's okay.
Yeah,
not a lot of people do. I feel like eggnog is definitely something that like not a lot of people actually enjoy. I personally think it's delicious, but I can see why people wouldn't like it. I like eggnog with rum in it. I think it's awesome.
Well, that's the way to drink it.
Gingerbread.
That's the way I try to.
Gingerbread frappuccino just kind of sounds like a cinnamon frappuccino. I don't see how that's like anything special. I don't think I've ever had that. I haven't had Starbucks since I moved out of Seattle.
Oh my god, you were in Seattle? Oh my god, did
Oh
you
my
live in
God.
Starbucks?
It's like
Was
I
there
lived
Starbucks
there.
in every corner?
Oh, yeah, actually, yes. Actually,
Did you go outside and breathe
Abso-fucking-
the air with coffee?
yeah, absolutely. I kind of miss Seattle. I do. Like,
Aw.
I can't front and be like, man, I like Seattle. I can't be like, oh man, Seattle sucked. I'm like, no, I actually like low key miss it, but it's also like it's fucking expensive over there.
Yeah, we're so I'm moving right now, and every place that's cheap is far from the city, but it's like one either in an area that you most likely will get mugged, or I mean you run that risk in San Francisco too. So what the fuck am I talking about? But it's mostly there's nothing around. It's just boring. It's like dirt. Cow dirt, like the farm land.
Beetroot.
No, not even beetroot. Just
beet.
dirt and dead grass and fire hazards.
Is Starbucks going bankrupt this year, or what's happening with that?
How is that going bankrupt? It sells so much coffee. Their drinks are like $6 each. How are they going bankrupt?
I think society is learning. That's a fucking lie. I don't think Starbucks will ever go out of business. As long as there are Caucasian women, there's gonna be a Starbucks.
Or Caucasian trans men like me. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I know, I was in call with Devon earlier. No, it was, bar, and I was like, they have me in their grasp. I'm white. I need Starbucks right now.
Oh my god.
I like, me and my brother are like the whitest out of our whole family, because everyone else is like either tan or brown. And then we're just like the white kids. My cousin's always teasing.
I'm very white passing, and I definitely got teased for it from my family about it. I got taken out of the oven early. But yeah, Starbucks definitely did have me in their grasp, but that was only because there was no Dunkin' Donuts in Seattle because Starbucks ate them all.
Damn.
They just said, "Oh."
I want to, like, I would love to move to Seattle because honestly, downtown Seattle just reminds me of San Francisco, and I feel like
oh yeah, you're gonna love those fucking
transition
hills.
pretty well.
Those hills will destroy your fucking ankles. I hated walking down in fucking Seattle.
That's how you build up them thighs, though. I
know,
have, like,
Ash's calves are like steel fucking beams, dude.
Before COVID, I used to have the strongest fucking thighs, and now because of COVID, I've just been home door dashing and becoming a blob. Like, this is
man.
I have to go back on my walks. Like, this is too much.
Yeah, I feel like Ash got so fucking buff. Like, Ash used to be a chunky dude. Zarok, he used to be really like, he wasn't like, he was like pretty like he was like pretty overweight. Like when I first met him, and then like after moving to Seattle, he like got like he started going to the gym and he just started walking more, and he just like got like really buff out of fucking nowhere. Obviously, he worked for it, but it was just like
day at a time.
Yeah, he definitely worked very hard for it, but it's just like it was just like I'll see old pictures of us like when we first moved, and I'm like, damn, bitch, you live like this.
Yeah. I think the reason I'm not really tripping is because I'm like, I know, hopefully, that's another thing. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
What's up?
Shit. Well, I'm like, if we move, I still need to go to work whenever they call me back, so. Anyway, yeah, sorry, my brain.
Oh, you're good.
My mind right now.
You're okay. Yeah, I am looking forward to this surgery, but I'm not at the same time. I just don't want to go under sedation. I'm so scared of that. Because then, like,
you'll be okay.
My doctor was just like, one of the risk factors that you run with this surgery is that your lungs could fail. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yikes.
And
no one wants to hear that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like went to that lung doctor, because they're just like, all right, we need to make sure that your lungs are strong enough for the surgery. And they're just like, all right, so your lungs seem like they're ready, or your lungs are good. It had to do like this fucking like test where it was like, you're like given this fucking tube, and you like breathe into it, and then there's like a picture of like birthday candles, and pretty much you have to like breathe really hard into the tube and try to get all the birthday candles blown out or some shit like that. But I like did it like 3 times and I failed. I couldn't do it.
No.
I couldn't do
you
it.
need to learn how to blow.
I was like,
God.
I felt so bad.
This is an 18 plus stream, right?
Yeah.
Thank God. Okay. Yeah.
But
oh my God, if you do blowjobs all the time, you'll be so good. It's just like, do you blow out the candles? Wait.
I don't know. It's just like I felt so disappointed in myself. I'm like, no, because like oh my god, the nurse that was like, shut up, screw. My nurse was just like, my nurse was just like very tired, and she like seemed like so annoying. Like she was like definitely like mumbling under her breath while like doing like some like shit, and she was just like, oh, fucking god, and then like. She was just like, she was like tired as fuck. I'm like, damn, this bitch wanna go home. But she was just like, you're not very good at listening, are you? And I'm like, damn.
Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I'm just trying to do the test. She's just like, all right, I need you to be able to blow. I need you to blow into this for 6 seconds. I'm like, 6 seconds? What the fuck? Yeah, they said that to me. Because, like, so in the tube, like, you have to breathe normally in it for, like, a little bit. And then, like, she was just, like, taking, like, forever to, like, do it. So I'm like, oh, I guess I have to blow really hard in it or something. Because, like, so, like, I was breathing in it. Like, she's like, I took, like, 3 breaths in it the first time. And then she's like, all right, blow really hard. And then I did it, but I couldn't do it. And then, like, the second time, I was breathing in it normally, and I was waiting for the okay, but I was like waiting for the okay, and then like she took forever, so I'm like, oh, I guess now. So I like breathed really hard into it. She's like, no, what are you doing? And then she's like, you're not really good at following instructions, are you? And I'm like, damn, leave me alone. And then like the third time, like I did it, and then like I still couldn't fucking do it. She's just like, you need to blow with all your might, and I'm just like, I'm literally giving you all the fucking air that I have. Like I don't know how, and then they like put like these like tweezer thingies on my fucking nose, so I couldn't even breathe through my nose. I had to like breathe through my mouth only. So I'm like, this is really hard, and it's like, I don't know. It's like you can't even do it while breathing in through your. So you can't collect air through your nose. You can only collect in air through your mouth. And I guess because I'm big, so my chest is like covering like. It doesn't give my lungs enough room to expand, so I can't collect that much air into them, so I couldn't blow that hard, and that's what my doctor was, like, saying. She's like, okay, well, this doesn't mean that you can't do the surgery, it just means that we just need, it's even more incentive to do the surgery, but it's just like, yeah, so, you have to, we're gonna take some x-rays of you just to see if your lungs are okay, and if your chest is okay, and all that shit. And because I'm like, I can walk like without getting winded. I can like do long walks without getting winded. I can like do good, like I breathe all right. And then my doctor's just like, yeah, your oxygen flow is really good. It's just like you're just unable to like hold in that a lot of like air in your lungs or something like that. And then like, whatchamacallit? Yeah, so it's just like they're gonna see what the fuck is going on because she's just like, yeah, your oxygen levels are good. So yeah, we'll just like keep doing like more stuff later, and then they're gonna put me on some. So on the 10th, I have to go take a sleep test, and I have to like see if I have like sleep apnea, which I probably do.
Yeah, I think I have that as well.
Yeah, so they're like
I definitely have that.
Yeah.
They're gonna put me under a sleep test, so I'm gonna stay at the hospital overnight, and then I'm not looking forward to that at all, because I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do in the hospital for 24 hours? But
join our Discord call.
Yeah, so I'm probably just gonna like, I don't know if I have to bring my own pajamas or whatever, so I'm probably gonna do that. I'll just bring like an overnight backpack. But they're just gonna be like, yeah, so we think that you should do this overnight sleeps to see if you have sleep apnea, and then if you do that, we'll give you like a CPAP machine so that you can like expand your airways better, so that you'll be better like ready, you'll be more ready for the surgery. And I'm like, oh, God. I don't know. It's just like so much prep work, and it's like so exhausting because it's literally like day after day. Like my first one was like on the 1st, the second one was today, the third one is like in a few days, and the fourth one is like the day after, and I'm just like, oh. But I feel I'd rather just get it all done like as soon as possible than wait it out, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel ya.
It's just definitely like mentally draining just to like, just doctor
Think
after
about
doctor
it,
after doctor. Yeah. You feel like I do too, like if you drink caffeine before bed, you breathe so light and feel winded waking up. Oh, maybe. There's a chance. Yeah, because it's like, I know people who are like very light and they also have like people who are not overweight at all and they have sleep apnea, and I'm like, how the fuck does this affect people? Like, how do you get this shit?
Could be that they have like largely asthma or
oh, that's true, you're right.
Other factors.
Yeah.
Because like just because you're overweight doesn't mean you're gonna have sleep apnea.
That's true. Yeah, but they're just like, yeah, so after you do, like, before you do the surgery, we want you on the CPAP machine if they need it, and after the surgery, we're definitely going to want you on the CPAP machine, too, because, like, apparently, like, the surgery is going to affect my breathing a little bit, so I'm going to have to do, like, breathing exercises so that my lungs don't fucking fail.
Whoa.
Well, I'm glad they're doing these precautions. Most places are just like, okay, let's go.
Okay, surgery next month, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh, that's so scary. That's your lungs, you just fucking fail on you. This is spooky.
I'm sure you'll be okay.
Yeah.
When you go into surgery, you definitely want to not be stressing out about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Just like reassure yourself, like they did all these tests, they know how to how much air to give you and all that. So
Yeah,
should be good.
I think by the time the surgery date rolls around, I'll definitely feel okay. But yeah, it's just like it is spooky right now, just because I've never done that shit. And they're just like, yeah, we're gonna want to do an endoscopy on you, and it's like, don't put a camera inside my tummy.
Eat the camera. Eat the
Eat
camera.
the camera. Eat the camera. But yeah, such is the life of being a big fucking bitch. But
Me though.
It's alright. It's alright. It's for the benefit. It's for the long run. And Endgame, bro. Endgame. Endwalker. Oh god, I'm so excited for Endwalker. Eat the pennies, Billy. Eat the pennies, Billy. You're cringe. Anyways, that is my whole fucking life that I just like spilled out on stream. It's alright. It's like nothing like crazy. Except for that fucking lady who's just like, you're not a very good listener. I'm like, what kind of nurse fucking says that? I'm like, I don't care how tired you are. Damn, you're like mad disrespectful. I'm just anxious, okay? Thanks, Scruff. I appreciate it. Meow, 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 meow. I want to play Animal Crossing. Want to play Animal Crossing right now. Animal.
How many
Crossing,
more
Animal
commissions do you have?
Crossing. I'm still in the first one because I got distracted by talking in Animal Crossing. That's the only downside to like streaming art is that I take way longer on it than I would if I was doing it by myself, because if I'm by myself I can like focus it and just get like each icon normally only takes me about 30 to 20 minutes to complete, but because I'm streaming and I'm talking I get very distracted. Which is alright, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It's like, at least I have something to talk about. I'm like, at least I'm saying something. At least I'm talking. Because that's like definitely one of my biggest concerns when I stream is that I never really have much to talk about, even if I'm like by myself. Like today I was just like talking about like whatever. I had like shit to talk about. And I was just like, just talk about your day. Just talk about what's going on. I get worried that I'm like boring or something, but I think I'm okay.
I'm not boring. You're fine. It's hard to like when I stream solo, I don't know what to say, so I just like blast music and I just mute. Like I don't know how people can like hold a conversation when they have like themselves to rely on. It's very much like something I applaud streamers on doing because I'm like, what the fuck?
Thanks, like, thank you for coming to stream. Yeah, for sure. It's just like, how do you always have a conversation? And I'm just like, I guess it's like, I think the biggest thing is that people usually, like, the best thing to talk about is just stuff that goes on in your day. And it's just like, I guess, like, I don't do enough in a day to, like, have anything to talk about, so I'm just
I have the exact same problem where it's like I am at home 90% of the time, so nothing happens, and I have no funny stories to share.
Yeah, so like today I was like talking about my hospital visit and like how weird it was, because I was like talking about the hospital that I went to kind of looked like the museum. Like it had like these placards on the wall to giving you like history facts of Connecticut and shit. It was like really weird.
Oh.
How are you? Long time no see? I'm pretty good. Hasn't really been a long time. It's only been like a week or two, right? I guess that is a pretty long time. Oop.
When you don't think about it, it's pretty short, but in retrospect, it's like, oh shit. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm not like at a 9 to 5 or like at school anymore, but the days just fly by. Like I
think that's definitely it. It's just like when you're not doing anything in a day, the days go by fast because you know what's happening. Like you already know how your day's gonna go, so it just goes by. Like, okay, so this is this part of the day, this is this part of the day, this is this part of the day. You know what I mean? You haven't seen in a long time. Oh, well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming by. my day is like, how was work? And I'd be like, I am at work. That's literally everybody that I know who has a 9 to 5. I'm just like, oh, how was work? And they're just like, it's work. And I'm like, oh, cool.
And I unfortunately am literally, like, legally obligated to not talk about what I do at work, so I can't use that as a story anyway.
Oh, what do you do for work?
I can say what I do, I just can't give any details.
Oh, okay.
Like, I work as a caretaker for people with disabilities, so, like, I'm
under HIPAA. You can't.
I'm under HIPAA, so, like, if I talk about them, like, and what they're doing in their daily going-ons, then I
Oh, yeah, no, you can't. Yeah, you can't do that.
So it's like, well, we can't talk about work. What else do I talk about? Absolutely nothing. So I've just started to play. I was playing Psychonauts 2 yesterday, like on stream, and realized, damn, I've been like quiet for half this game, and it's like I'm just listening to the dialogue because the dialogue's really good.
I do that too. Though it's like I'll be like playing like Final Fantasy on a stream, and I'm just like doing the story. So I'm like listening to the story, and I don't want to talk over the story because I'm like still listening to it. You hear that game is good? Yeah, I want to play Psychonauts also.
Psychonauts 2 has so far exceeded my expectations in terms of like what I wanted from a sequel to Psychonauts.
My friend was like, he's like really obsessed with Psychonauts, and he was like obsessed with like the first game, and he's just like, oh my god, I can't believe a game that was actually just as good as the first one in this fucking day and age.
Not just that, but I think it like in terms of combat and stuff, it's actually better.
Oh, nice.
So, like, the gameplay feels better than the original, which is pretty interesting. And it has the exact same, like, quirky, very well done writing.
Do I purr? I don't think I purr.
Someone's purring? Huh?
I don't know. Tim was asking me, do I purr? And I'm like, I don't think I do. I mean, it's like Half-Life Alex for you. Just cool advancements. No, I don't know how to purr like a cat. I'm fortunately a broken cat. I'm kind of like a piece of bread that got turned into the shape of a cat more than a cat.
A piece of bread? What do you mean?
I'm like that bread scrap that like didn't get eaten. Like,
are you the bread cat?
I'm the bread roll that at Thanksgiving that didn't get eaten because everybody got too full. And then I just kind of fell on the floor, and the cat picked me up and like took me, and then I kind of became one. And that's what happened to me. Cat loaf. That is mostly loaf. Yeah, exactly.
That's just my brain.
Yeah.
My brain is a loaf.
Welcome to my mind. My crazy mind.
Welcome to my twisted mind.
There it is! Yeah! Welcome to my twisted mind.
Welcome to my twisted mind. There's just a picture of bread.
Bread loaf with cat ear headphones. Yeah, the ears come off. They're part of my hat. But don't tell anybody, okay? Welcome to my twisted mind. Why can't we go back to 2007?
I don't want to go back to 2007. There was a lot of homophobia.
Yeah, I agree. 2007, year of Team Fortress 2. Oh, I missed that. 2007, year of caramel dancing and Naruto memes. That was a time to be on the internet. It's like weird seeing like millennials, or not millennials, Zoomers dressing up as like scene kids, and just like, I'm like, I thought we went past this part. Like, you got a nickname now, Komaroshi the Cat Loaf. Yeah. I feel like 2003 thing, but that meme is much later. Well, yeah, it's like, obviously the song is much older than 2007, but the year of like, YouTube definitely, I'm sorry, I just burped in your fucking ear, but...
Thanks.
But like 2007 was just like YouTube and everybody's like doing memes and shit. You missed the old TV shows. November 2nd was the 20th anniversary. Oh, Caramel Dancing! And I missed it! Damn it. Oh shit.
Do you know that originally? Do you know where Caramel Dancing apparently originally came from?
Like Scandinavia or some shit?
No, it was a porn game.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like the characters?
Yeah. It was an
Huh.
arrow game.
Oh fuck! Well, how'd you find this out? Source.
There was like a documentary
Source-
somebody made on it.
Source me, bro. Source me. Show me the game,
I'll
bro.
have to look it up. I'll have to look it up later. It's so funny though.
Is it like Honey Pop or some shit like that?
What? No, that game wasn't even invented at the time.
Hey, you should stream. Caramel Dancing game.
No.
Stream it on Twitch.tv.
Yeah, speedrun to getting banned on Twitch.tv.
Fucking, when I was a kid, and I was on fucking whatchamacallit, Newgrounds. Yeah, there was like a bunch of like these like weird ass like fucking porn games that was just like all these like stolen like hentai pictures, and then with like shitty animations.
I remember all the sprite like animations with like Mario and shit that like I loved as a child, but I go back and look at them now and it's like, how did I find this entertaining?
Because they're fucking stupid. I don't know. I used to watch them shits too. Whoa, Tyler Fox, thank you so much for the follow.
I also used to really watch like on YouTube Mario 64 bloopers is what they were called.
Me too.
Just like they were literally just like Mario 64 videos that were like synced up to either really badly compressed sound effects or like captions that were done in Windows Movie Maker or Windows XP.
Yeah, I used to watch those kinds of videos too. Hey.
Those were great.
You missed your kid days. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I haven't been on Newgrounds in a minute because Newgrounds is still like pretty problematic.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
The culture there hasn't really evolved at all.
Remember those Cartoon Network Shockwave flames? Of course! There was like that one. It was like a trilogy of like that weird like old guy at the beach with like all these Cartoon Network characters I used to fucking play. It was like a tile game. Well, it wasn't a tile game, but the system, it was like on a tile system, and then you would like press like the arrow keys to like go up and down the tiles, and you would like run into like the Cartoon Network characters on the beach and shit.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, I used to play the fuck out of that game. Cartoon Network Summer Vacation, something like that, yeah.
I used to play the Ed, Edd and Eddy ones a lot, and I remember there was a Teen Titans fighting game that had like actual fighting game inputs on it, and it was really funny. It was really bad.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because you couldn't do the moves very well on a keyboard.
I played this Neopet game that was like, it was a fighting Neopets game, and it was called Meepit versus Fleepit or some shit like that, and it was like these two pets that would like fight each other, and me and my friends used to play that fucking game to the ground. There was also like this Juice game on Neopets where it was like what do you call it? It was like this like game where like you have to like give like these colored like pets like these little hamster bitches, like they wanted juice, and you had to like connect like the corresponding tubes on a time. You had a timer, and you had to like connect this corresponding tubes to like feed the pet like this like the flavored juice that they wanted. It was like really hard for me as a kid.
See, I never played Neopets. I kind of missed the bus.
Oh man, I love.
And now it's impossible to play because they're turning it into a fucking NFT game.
Yeah, fuck Neopets now. Except I love it still, but I don't play it anymore. I haven't played it in a couple of months.
It's also completely broken because a lot of the
Flash.
games were synced up to old computer processor timings.
Yeah. You can cheat a lot of games. What am I doing? I have to get my next reference up. Alright, so I finished this. What is
Nice.
it? Thanks. One commission and it took me a whole fucking hour and a half. It's okay. What's the next icon I gotta do? Is it for you?
I'm
What's
probably gonna hop into another call real quick to ask a question. But if you guys are still around, I'll hop back in. But if not, I hope you guys take care.
No problem.
I'll
Thank
be
you,
back.
Polar.
Bye!
Among Us. Alright, let me go to my Google Forms to get my commission sheet open.
Who messaged me? Got Kirby music going.
Yeah. Stitch. Did you like the Stitch picture, Apple? Did you like it? NFT? No fucking thanks. God damn it! Fucking. When I went to New York, there was like in Penn Station, there was like
I saw
all
that picture.
these. Yeah, it was just like it's time to buy an NFT, and I'm like, no, the fuck, it is not. It absolutely is
I'm
not.
sure glad that pyramid schemes are being marketed on a wide scale now. That's great.
I'm just like, I mean, I guess if you have enough money, you can like advertise what you want, but I'm just like, but why? But
I'd rather
ooh.
just pay for like actual fine art that I can put on my wall or something.
There was an NFT meetup at NYC? What the fuck? How do you meet up? Do you just like exchange like cryptocurrencies on like a phone or something?
You just like, you just hand out pictures of a really awful looking monkey.
You own this? I own this. It's like literally, I'm gonna take a picture of your monkey and I'm gonna do everything that I can with it. Alright, so this person wants expression. He has a hyena. He wants a happy expression. Alright. This character's really cute, actually. I'm gonna show it off to the stream. Look at this picture. It's adorable. Look at this wolf. I had to make sure that it's not NSFW. But it's not. I like this character. They're very cool. His name is Rancid.
Nope.
That's a really cool name.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, I really like this. And he wants him smiling.
He's got a butt.
Yeah, you can like show butts, right? Illustrating butts.
No, I'm just being silly. He's just got a butt.
You got a butt. Oh, hey Roy, welcome to the stream. Is that why we saw pictures of NFTs in Times Square? Yeah, they were in Penn Station. So it's like in the train station that like connects to like the Amtrak and the New Jersey like train system. And literally in there, it's just like a bunch of like these tiny billboards that say it's time to buy an NFT, and then there's like a one big billboard that's just like, this is how you buy an NFT or something like that. It was like really stupid.
Yeah. Here's how you buy an NFT. Don't.
Oh my god, did I tell you about the homeless guy that tried to flirt with me at the fucking train station?
The what?
There was like this homeless guy. I went to, when I was coming home from New Jersey, I went to go get some pizza at the train station because there's like a pizzeria. Like there's a bunch of little stores down in the Penn Station train station. And pizza was so fucking good. But I got pepperoni pizza, and I like had a seat because my train wasn't coming for like another 2 hours, or not another hour or something like that. And so I'm like eating at this like tiny like cramped little seating area that you can only sit at if you have like a vaccine card. Like you have to show like the people. But because so I'm like sitting there, and like this homeless guy, like he comes up to me eating like a bag of corn chips. Like, he doesn't come up to me directly. He, like, sits in the seat, like, next to mine. And he just, like, is eating corn chips. And through my peripherals, I can see him, like, staring at me and shit. And I'm, like, ignoring him or whatever. And then, like, I guess he just, like, grows, like, the audacity to just be like, alright, do you have, like, he's just like, oh, do you have any money? And I'm like, I don't carry money on me, but I can, like, buy you a pizza or something. He's just like, nah, I don't want no pizza. I just wanted, like, he's like, do you have $1? And I'm like, I probably have $1 in change. And he's just like, actually, do you have $5? And I'm like, okay, bro. And I'm like, no, I don't carry money with me. Because I actually don't carry cash with me. I never carry cash with me.
No, I don't either.
He's just like, no, but I can buy you some pizza. And he's just like, no, I don't want no pizza. And then he's just like, do you have a boyfriend? And I'm like, no. Or, no, I told him yes. So I'm like, yeah, I do have I do have a boyfriend. And he's just like,
oh my god, like, after asking to borrow money.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I have a boyfriend. He's just like, what's he like? And I'm just like, I don't know, he's like, he's not you. And then he's just like, I could be your boyfriend. And I'm just like, no, thank you. He's just like, come on, I'll take you home. We can, it's just like, I can treat you real nice. And I'm like, he's like, I'm really good at bed. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And I was like,
somebody they don't know.
I'm like, I don't know you. It was just like some homeless guy eating corn chips, and then he like got up, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then as soon as he got up, I saw him like walk away. I like went to the next area because I'm like, I cannot sit here and talk to this guy anymore.
Oh
It
my
was just
god,
like,
what
it
a
was
weirdo.
so weird. That shit made me so uncomfortable. I'm like, here I am trying to be nice and like give this guy money for food or just buy him a pizza. And he's just like offering me sex. I'm like, bitch, I don't know you. Who does that?
Fuck.
He didn't touch me, luckily. Did not touch me. I did appreciate that. I was really worried he was gonna touch me. I would have screamed.
God, fucking wild.
Yeah, it was, and I told my mom about it. She started laughing. She's just like, "That's really gross." Oh,
So it's like surreal.
It's just like literally me out of like everybody that was like in there. Because I'm like, I'm not an ugly person, but I'm definitely not on the conventionally attractive scale. So I'm just like, out of all the people you could have spoken to at this pizza shop, why did you come to me? Like, did I look like an easy target or something? I don't know. Yeah, it's just really odd. It was really very, very, very disturbing. Never want to do that again. He had that happen not too long ago when he tried to tuck your ear. Ew, what the fuck? That's gross. I'm so sorry. He tried to touch your ear. That's really gross. People have no fucking chill. Moving to a city makes you realize how people are. Yeah, I'm from New York originally. I don't live there anymore, but oh my god, that reminds me, that just like reignited like a fucking memory from when I was in high school. I think I was like 14 or 15 at the time, and I was like yeah. So in New York, like in New York, people kind of just like set up little chairs and like shit on the street, like on the sidewalk. You can literally just like set up like a little table and just like sit there on like lawn chairs on just like the sidewalk. If it's like a small little neighborhood. So that's like just like normalness in New York if you're like outside of like Times Square, outside of like the touristy areas. And so I went to school in East Harlem, which is a very Hispanic neighborhood. So there was like a lot of little just like congregations of just like people just chilling out on the sidewalks outside of their apartment buildings, just like hanging out. And so there's like these old guys just like drinking and like sitting on the sidewalk, and it was just me and a group of my friends. I went to an all-girls school growing up, and fucking I forgot where we were going, but we were walking somewhere, and it was like these creepy old guys just like staring at us while we were walking past them. And we had to, because it was like a sidewalk, so we were like very close to them because they didn't want to walk in the street, which is like very rude on their parts, but whatever. And this guy, like those words just like blur in my ear, but he's just like, "I'll take the big one." And I'm like, oh my fucking god. Like he was like saying that towards me. He was just like, "I'll take the big one," like trying to be like, it was like really weird. It was like really uncomfortable.
I hate that so much.
I hate that so much too. I like never told anybody about that, but that shit just like it sticks with me forever. Like that shit traumatizes you as a kid. It's like literally like an old guy. I'm scared. I'm scared if I would have been like, I'm 14. Like what the fuck? How do you react to that as like a kid? As a child.
No.
I wonder why they have a relationship. Gosh. What is this? First trip to San Francisco, exiting the train station, there was someone just openly peeing on the side and just burned it to your memory. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Scrub.
The piss event.
Oh gosh, Tebo, I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's like, people are so weird. Oh my god.
Creepy.
Oh my god. Oh god. It's like, I forget these things until I like remember them. But when I lived in New York, my apartment building was right next to like a deli, so my mom would like ask me to like go down to the store and like pick her stuff up because she was like she like had a good relationship with the people that worked at the store, so they knew me and they knew my mom, so I would like pick her up like cigarettes and shit, and so I would like take them home. And like when I was entering my apartment building, I think I was like 13 at the time, but this like dude like was walking past me as I was entering my building, and he just like was just like, damn, and I'm just like, what? He was just like staring at my ass, and I'm just like, that was so gross.
Gross.
Yeah, I just like I repress these until I like start talking about shit that happened similarly, and then all the memories start flooding back. I don't know. New York is definitely not for the faint of heart. I don't know how much it's changed since I've last lived there, because I haven't lived in New York since I was 16. So I don't know, like, if it's any different than it is, like, was before. I feel like it's definitely gotten more gentrified, but I don't think that really means much. It hasn't
gotten better? Oh.
I've lived in New York your whole life, just not NYC. Oh, you lived in, like, upstate. The NYC people will, like, roast you and be like, you're not a New Yorker if you don't live in the city. That happened when you was 10, and he said different... Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Louis Rossman's videos just get the impression everything is overpriced. It's overpriced if you go into the tourist areas. If you actually know where to go, then you can get shit for pretty cheap. Like, I used to go to, like, Comic-Con, like, the New York Comic-Con, because it was, like, it used to be really easy to get into it. They made it really hard to get into New York Comic-Con as of late. But,
For obvious reasons.
But that was also, like, when it was just starting to get more popular, too. But, so I used to go to NYCC, and then I would bring my own food, because I'm just like, I'm not paying, like, convention money. I'm not paying $10 for a sandwich. So I was staying at my friend's house in the Bronx, which is, like, she lived, like, kind of deep in the Bronx, so it's, like, very, like, is inhabited, but it was definitely, like, inhabited by, like, lower income type people. And so, like, you could just, like, go to the store and, like, buy, like, you could buy, like, a pack of, like, you could buy, like, 2 juices and, like, a sandwich and, like, some chips, and you can get that all for, like, under $10. And that's, like, what I did. Like, I would bring my own food to the conventions because I'm not paying, like, $1 bazillion for stupid fucking food court food. I don't know. So New York is expensive if you don't know where to go. And if you're, like, if you're not from New York, you definitely wouldn't want to be in these places, but because I was born there, it's like, this is like nothing different than what I grew up with.
Mm-hmm. See, like, I've always been, like, in the sticks for the most part, and, like, yeah. I've only lived in the city for about 10 years.
Oh. How's that, like, change for you?
I mean, I'm used to it now, but, like, it was very different, and even now, like, I have a hard time gauging where I should be and where I shouldn't be at certain points in the day.
Oh. Is it, like, dangerous at certain places?
Yeah, we have a pretty decent crime rate, unfortunately.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
It's not the worst ever, but it is definitely... There are places you don't want to be after dark, and downtown is one of them.
Scruff redeemed 2,000 points. You want me to do an impression? Alright, who do you want me to do an impression of? Or what do you want me to do an impression of? The suburbs for you. Yeah, I'm more of an urban type person, but I like living in the suburbs.
Didn't think you'd get this far.
Yeah, what do you want an impression of? But yeah, it's definitely a big change moving out of the city and then into like a more suburban area. But and then because like I had to cross through New York like last time I went to New Jersey, and I like my train wasn't for another few hours, so I was just like in the city, and I'm just like, wow, this is scary. I don't know how the fuck I did this. Do you Jet the Hawk? Oh my god. Sonic the Hedgehog! You think you could skate on my fucking turf? That's what he sounds like, right? Is that what Jet the Hawk sounds like? Sonic!
Sort of. It's been a while since I've heard Jet the Hog, so like you'd have to ask Joy. Joy would probably know that more than me.
Okay. Sonic the Hedgehog! What are you doing here? Damn, bitch, you'll live like this? Whoa, Tails. Or, whoa, Jet, what the fuck? I don't know. I just remember, I remember his voice being really weird. Sonic! Ow. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
You almost kind of turned into like Scratch a little bit, like from the old cartoon.
Scratch? Oh, is that one of the
Like
robots?
the chicken.
Yeah. I remember Scratch. I miss the chicken and like the drill buoy, and now they have like Orbot and Cubot.
Scratch and Grounder.
Yeah. Don't die. I'll try my best. Sonic the Hedgehog! We're in the Babylon Forest! I haven't played Sonic Rush in like 10 fucking years.
You mean Sonic Riders?
Riders,
Sonic
yeah.
Rush is the one
Yeah.
that plays.
They started with ours. I got them mixed up. I haven't played Sonic Rush or Sonic Riders in fucking ever.
Me neither.
Thank you. Sonic says don't take a ride in a washing machine. You still haven't played Sonic Riders, but you love the intro. Oh man, I'm gonna hit you.
I just remember
Sonic Speed. What's up?
I just remember that like cell of Tails smoking that sold for a lot of money from one of the Sonic Says segments.
I
It
bet.
just had Tails with a cigarette.
I would want that. I would pay good money for that. Sonic the Hedgehog! Smell my
Sonic the
finger!
Hedgehog's in here. He's got a whole big bag of weed.
Who said that? Who quoted that?
I think that was one of the McElroys.
Oh. But I heard, like, I know Spats has that as, like, lasagna, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, lasagna.
Whole bag of lasagna. What the fuck is a Sonic? Dude, I used to be so obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog is kind of like what got me into art to begin with, because my mom's boyfriend, I was like really young at the time, but my mom used to date this guy who's like a big gamer, and he kind of got me into Rossi with the blood. Yeah. He got me this GameCube when I was like 7, and on the GameCube I had Sonic Heroes on it, and I was like obsessed the moment I laid eyes on fucking Sonic. I'm like, who is this? Who is this? Because this is like my first time ever seeing Sonic the Hedgehog in my life. It was very, very much under a rock. But
come on, I have DM'd you the Tails picture.
Oh man, I'm excited to see it. Let me see. Oh, I love that so much. Oh, my mom's home. What was I talking about? Oh, Sonic Heroes. So I was just like, yeah, I like fell in love with Sonic the moment I saw him, to the point where I was just like really obsessive over him. And like I found like this like one like website as a kid where it was just like nothing but like chaotix art. So like I found out about like fucking Mighty the Armadillo and like shit, and I was just like, I lost my shit when I discovered him. I'm like, oh, this is the best fucking character ever. And there was like this artist. What happened?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I was just gonna say then Mighty the Armadillo was never in another game again until Sonic Mania.
1 second, mother. But it's open. The door's open. Hold on, give me 1 second, Mom. Okay, so, what the fuck?
Uh,
My mom just said that, uh, in the building, there was, like, those crime scene cleanup people,
oh,
and they were, like, carrying, like, a bunch of, like, boxes in the building with, like, and it's, like, there was, like, this, like, it was, like, this cleanup service, and they were, like, talking about picking up evidence or something. They were, like, talking to each other in Spanish, but my mom speaks Spanish, so she was, like, overhearing them. And I think somebody either got murdered or somebody died in my building.
oh my god.
That's really scary.
What is happening today?
She's just like, have you seen anything weird going on? And I'm like, no, what happened? Sorry if you can hear my sister, she's crying. But I think something bad just happened.
Look out the window.
Give me a second.
Look out the window. Look at that.
Okay. She said out the window, look at what? Oh shit, there's like crime scene cleaners people out the window. There's like a big truck. And they have like a bunch of boxes and bags and shit. Holy shit. What the fuck? Well, you there, Virus? There's like... Yeah, what the fuck?
What is happening?
Yeah, there's like crime scene cleaners out the window. They have like the hazard mask and like a bunch of bags.
They have the hazard suits?
Yeah, they had like hazard suits. Like they have like the white suits that you wear to like cover your body with so that you don't get like evidence on your body and shit or like blood and shit.
Okay, I was worried they were like hazmat suits, because if it was hazmat suits, that means somebody was probably cooking down there.
I don't know, but they had like these shit on them. They had like boxes on them covered covered with like, I guess it said hazard on it or something. I don't know.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's really scary. Holy shit. You can translate. Well, they're not talking right now. There was this like, it's the people that were working just were talking to each other in Spanish, but the service is in English. But yeah, I guess it's like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Maybe they were doing drugs or something. But I don't fucking know. Hold on, Mom. Give me a second.
Can you read
Give me
my-
a second, Mom. She was asking me if I could like read what's on their shirts, but I cannot. But they have like a U-Haul outside or some shit. Well, really scary. That's really scary. But none of my business, I guess, except my mom is very nosy and makes it my business. What was I even talking about before? Jet the Hawk or some shit? You did me over on Twitter? Alright, I'll look at it in a bit. Let me finish this commission first. What are you up to right now, Ferris?
Well, I logged off of Final Fantasy because I wasn't doing anything so in circles.
I do that sometimes.
I don't really have a game plan for the day. I
Has
can't
anybody-
do anything?
Has anybody DM'd you about buying your house?
Nope, not yet. I just put it up, so it'll probably be a while.
Is there like a Twitter for or like a Discord for that kind of stuff?
It's a Discord, yeah.
Oh, okay. Or you're just like looking for 80 mil, can negotiate or some shit like that.
I basically put buyout price as 80 mil, but like anybody can offer me anything and I can accept it. So I'm considering that islands are probably going to be better than regular housing to begin with. I'm probably willing to go lower to like 40 or 30. But like that's still a lot of fucking gil.
Yeah.
So I will be very satisfied with that.
Yeah, I wish I could just like own a house so I can like scalp something in Kugane and just sell that shit for like 150 million.
I mean, if you get a house and you just want this fucking spot, like by the time I get that, you could just like give me like 10 mil or something like that. I'd fucking demolish it and you can move in.
We'll see. We'll see.
That's if you can get a house by that time.
Yeah, I don't think I plan on getting a house anytime soon. I'm busy doing my fucking blue mage grinding for that Sabatender mount.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So I usually like spend like 2 hours a day just like doing it on and off. So I'll like do like 30 minutes at a time and I'll take a break for a couple hours, then come back for another 30 minutes, and then come back. And just until I make about a million, not a million, like 500k of magic saucer points. I'm 1/4 of the way there. I could have gotten that Sabatender mount by now, but I was like so focused on getting those the Beast Tribe mounts that I just like spent all of my my tombstones on those.
Yeah, I need to get some more tombstones. I need to do a grind.
Yeah, do you have Blue Mage?
Yeah, I just need to get like a couple more skills and I'll be good.
Okay, if you want to do it together, let me know.
Yeah, I need the jump kick and I need
You don't need jump kick, it's
complete...
not necessary.
Well, I know it helps though, and I'd like
It
to
does.
have the skill that gives me like the bonus damage. It's not
Tingle?
whistle, it's the other
Whistle? Oh, Moon Flute?
Yeah, moon flute.
You gotta do Moon Flute by beating the first 10 missions of that Blue Mage circus thing.
Oh, that's not that hard then.
Yeah, you say that. It's like, it's more of a puzzle game than a fighting game, I guess, and those the carnival. The only thing that was kind of hard for me was the last fight, or yeah, you have to like defeat I forgot his name, but he's like the spooky looking monster guy of the carnival.
Yeah, the 25 one.
Yeah, but if you have sharpened knife, you can like beat him in like probably less than like 15 minutes. All you need.
Beat him.
Oh, you beat him already. Oh, okay. Then you can just do the rest of them. They're easy.
Also, as a heads up, in about half an hour, I'm probably going to help my mom make dinner.
Oh,
We're
no
gonna make
problem.
homemade chicken noodle soup.
Whoa, that sounds really good. I had this chicken noodle soup one time from a dim sum place, and that was like the best soup I've ever eaten in my life.
The homemade stuff that my mom makes can't be beat. It's like the
I
best shit on
bet.
earth.
I bet.
We get like this kind of like egg noodle brand that's like, I think it's like Amish egg noodle or something like that.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
And it's just good, and we season it, and we use bone broth and everything, and it's really good.
That sounds really awesome. Bet I want some.
I wish.
Send me
Unfortunately,
some.
I'm pretty sure we live on opposite sides of the United States.
Do you live? Where do you live? Where do you live in?
Well, to be fair, I live like in the middle.
You live in the middle? Do you live in like Chicago or something like that?
No, Missouri.
Missouri? Oh, that's like, yeah, it's far from me. I used to live closer to Missouri when I was living in Seattle.
I didn't know you lived in Seattle at one point.
Yeah, I lived in Seattle for the last 5 more years or so. Yeah, UPS it. Give me the soup.
Deliver the soup.
Give me the soup. Just freeze it and then send it overnight.
It'll be thawed by the time it gets there.
No, if you put some ice packs in there, it won't. Have you ever delivered frozen goods before?
Nope.
Ooh. Yeah, you put it in like an insulated box with ice packs and it should stay frozen overnight.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Because there are people that like ship like food from like China or like crabs and fish from like Asia, and they do it like overnight to preserve the freshness. Though I bet it's like extremely fucking expensive to do that, but some people are just willing to pay that price for delicious food. Did you see that thing? You know who Salt Bay is?
Huh?
Do you know who Salt Bay is?
No.
He's that like guy that like sprinkles like the meat like with his like hands raised, and he like sprinkles it with like salt, and he like wears glasses, and he just kind of has like his hand like tilted while he's like sprinkling like meat, like he's like glittering it. Yeah, he has his own restaurant, and like a steak from there is like $1,000.
No? Why?
I don't know. You just go there because it's like covered in gold leaf or something, which is like extremely easy to fucking do anyways. So he like covers his steaks with gold leaf, but
I can't.
Guess how much it pays to be an employee there.
How much?
16 an hour.
Fucker.
Right? Literally $1,000 steak. You can't even afford to eat it if you work there. I bet if you like try to sneak one, you like get your tongue cut off.
You lose your hands.
You lose your
cut
hands.
off your pinky to appease in like in the fucking Yakuza.
16 an hour for a place that sells $1,000 steaks that people actually buy.
Yeah, what a shitlord. $1,000. Like, what's the point to shit gold? Like, what's the point?
To prove
the
that
gold
you're...
doesn't taste good.
I don't know, to feel better than other people for a minute.
If I spent $1,000 on gold steak, I think my mom would skin me alive.
I would never pay that much for steak. Oh, I think
no. I think $30 is too
One
much
second.
for steak.
Don't say anything. My mom just found out what happened downstairs. Oh, Fires? Fires is gone. I'll wait for him to come back to give you the news about what the fuck just happened. Unless he like stepped away to like get the dinner started with his family. I'll tell you guys, but pretty much there was like a guy downstairs who was like really old, and he was like always like he's a very belligerent, very drunk man, and they just found his body in his
Sorry, I didn't catch any of that. My mom came in and started talking to me.
Oh, you're cool. I was telling the chat. So there was this like old man who was like always drunk that like lived in our building, and so they found his body. He passed away about a week ago, it seems, and they like didn't know that he was gone until like today. So the super came in to check in and found his body down there, and like I guess I don't know how long it takes for a corpse to decay, but I guess that's why they were doing all that shit. Yeah. Oh, scary.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
Yeah, it's scary. It's really sad. I guess he didn't have... I've seen that man before. I know exactly who she's talking about. Because it's like a guy who used to like... He used to like walk outside of our building, like just sit outside of like the front entrance and just like walk back and forth. And he was always very intoxicated when we walked past him, but yeah, they just like found his corpse just at home.
God.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Are you gonna be alright?
Yeah, I didn't really... I'm not like particularly close with anybody, so I don't really know him like that. So,
Well, no,
like,
I'm just saying like that's still a thing.
yeah, I think I'm gonna be fine. I think it
Okay.
is scary for sure, but that's really ugh. That is very 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 spooky. I have this like I don't know if this like weird I don't know what to call it, but like so how do I explain this?
Mm.
So I don't have any chest problems or anything, but like I've found a pattern recently where like I'll have like this like chest pain, like just like a random like chest pain that will happen, and then like when the chest pain happens, it just like it goes away, and then like when it happens the next day, like somebody tells me that somebody like passed away. And that it doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's like something I just like notice will happen. And I
You
don't know if
have the
that's like
world's shittiest superpower. I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck? I don't know. It's just like a weird ass coincidence. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know why it just happens, but it's like something that I've noticed. Like one time, like I had a chest pain, and I'm like, oh my god, am I dying or something? And then like my friend like messaged me just like I just found out my friend passed away of a heart attack, or like I had another time where it's just like, oh yeah, I had a chest pain, and I'm like, oh, like another friend will just be like, I just found out my fucking grandmother died. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is this like coincidence? I don't know, it's like really odd, but yeah, it's like really fucking spooky. But that is like really scary to think about. It's probably something I'll like I'm probably not affected by it right now, but I'll probably be thinking about it later tonight when I'm like not working. I think right now I'm just like so in the zone of my art that I'd like it's not really like taking a toll on me right now, but I'll probably end up like having like one of those moments where you just like do your like overthinking and shit.
Well, if you need me like later on, we could just like hang out or watch like a movie or something.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I very much
Like, I
appreciate
genuinely
that.
don't mind. I have no plans besides work tomorrow, so.
Oh boy, how fun!
And I got some extra hours, so I will be gone most of the day that day.
Oh, nice. I mean, do you get like a bonus for like those hours?
Yeah,
or
I
something?
mean, I mean, I get paid, so it's
Oh,
nice to
that's
have
good.
more hours.
Yeah. So do you like
And
take
I
care
got
of
a
like?
raise, so.
Oh, good job. So do you have to like go to people's houses? Do you go to like multiple people's houses and like care for them?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I have an
I
aunt.
take them where they need to go if they want to go somewhere. I help them clean up if they need to clean up or anything like that. My job is to basically make sure that they have assistance in being independent.
Oh, okay. So
So
you
like
like
the goal is not to be like somebody who breathes down their neck and like does everything for them. It's more to encourage them to do things and also help out if they need a little assistance.
Oh, okay. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's a really cool, satisfying job, and I love it to death. The hours are flexible. I've called in like on a day's notice, and the boss is like, "Whatever, dude."
Because are there just like multiple people just doing that? So you just like drive to their houses and shit, right? And
Yeah, and like it's one of those jobs where like if they miss a day of staffing, it's not going to kill them. They'll be like mildly disappointed for the day, and that's about it.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Like it's not like they need me to live or succeed or anything like that. It's literally I am just an assistant.
That's good. That's good. That's very nice.
Like I can't go into details obviously, but like handling money with like clients and stuff like that, or taking them to movies or stuff like that. Just basic easy stuff.
Do you
So
get
I get to go to the movies a lot. So
yeah, it's like, do you get to watch the movies with them?
Oh, of course. I mean, I can't just leave them alone. So
yeah,
it's one of the funnest parts of my job. Is I basically do that every weekend.
Do you ever like talk to them during the movies and you just be like, hey, what do you like about this part, or like, what do you think about this part, shit like that, or is it just like you just chat with them? Are they like friendly with like your people? That's nice. That sounds very cute.
I can't like claim like I'm like super friends with them or anything like that because that's not part of my job and I'm not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
But like I do get to know them and most of them are very nice people with like some
Oh my god!
Oh my god, they're
My
dead.
sister, she like throws tantrums like crazy.
It's fine. They are a child.
She is 5. Holy shit.
That was funny.
Holy shit.
I lost my train of thought though. What was I saying?
You can't be super friends with the people that you work with.
Oh yeah, no, but like I can still be very friendly with them, and it's very rewarding hanging out with them. I think the worst behavior I ever see is just like something that's inadvertently like socially inappropriate, and like I just have to like casually correct them, and that's literally it.
I see.
Like a questionable accent as a joke, and it's like that's not really acceptable these day and age.
Oh,
Because most of them are older, so
they'll say something like racist or something like that.
well, not even like necessarily like overtly, just like the small stuff that like the microaggressions usually.
Yeah.
But for the most part, they're all like really sweet people, and they mean well. So like if I ever talk to them about that stuff, they take it to heart usually.
Aw, okay.
Like that's part of my job, so I gotta understand that.
Yeah, don't
Because they are. I work with people who are specifically neurodivergent. So.
Oh shit! And they're not minors. No, I'm kidding.
No, they're not minors. Most of them are older than me.
Oh wow. Okay, that's a really nice job though. That sounds really interesting.
It's fun. I get the only downside is that it costs me a little bit in gas, but you know.
Yeah.
My parents are helping out with that for now, and they also compensate me for that as I report it. So,
how did you get into like a career like this? Do you need like training
literally
for
just
it?
I was literally just at a job fest, and that was the one that accepted me, and I was like, all right, let's see how this goes, and it turns out to be one of the funnest things I've ever done. So
you don't need any like prior training. You just have to have like a social skills.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have a degree or something like that, but for the most part, as long as you are willing to work for them and have the ability to be a nice person and just understand what's going on,
Right.
you're usually good.
Okay.
So they're just looking for specific types of people, and they're trying to hire as many new people as they can, because like there's not a lot of people doing this kind of stuff for nonprofit organizations.
Okay.
So
there are people that just don't do it
probably
for pay.
Well, it's not. It's the organization that's nonprofit. Like we still get paid.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was gonna say, like, I was asking, do people just are there just people that just do it as volunteers?
No,
No.
you still get paid. It's a job.
Okay.
Like,
do you get paid directly from
thing.
the? Oh, I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Oh, I was just gonna say I love working on this job, but I still would like to be paid because there is a lot that goes into it.
Oh, I bet.
Because I gotta like be socializing. I've got to walk around. Sometimes my clients will exercise me very hard because they need to go exercise, and they like walk like a 5-mile trail, and I'm dying by the end of it. For the most part, it's a very rewarding job that gets me off my feet, and I get to go do fun things with people that are really nice. So
That's good. I'm very glad.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot my question though. It's alright.
You were saying something about like pay.
I think I got my question answered about that. I just
Okay.
I think I had another question. It's alright. Oh, I need to stand up for a second. Stand up and stretch. Alright, sit back down. Back to art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically it's just a client need basis that I'm scheduled with them for certain days for upwards of 5 hours per shift, depending on if I don't run into another shift. So
do you see the same clients multiple times a week?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
usually once a week for the way it's scheduled right now for me.
Oh, okay.
But I do have one client that I see twice a week.
Okay. Do they like have other people that they have come take care of them?
Like there's shifts. So
Oh, okay.
they basically have like allotted hours per day that they can have staff assistants usually. And it's usually like 5 or something like that.
Oh, I was gonna ask, do you get paid directly from the clients, or is it like the company that pays you for it?
Company pays us for it. It's taxpayer stuff.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Like it's a health program.
Right, that makes sense. Yeah, it's really interesting. I have an aunt. She used to do like social worker kind of work, so she would go over to like people's houses who are like mentally disabled, are like homes that would like take care of like multiple people at a time who have like many mental disabilities. And she would like, I would go in with her every once in a while because she was kind of like not a manager, but she had to like go in and check in on how the staff were doing and stuff, and how the patients were doing, and just kind of like record notes or something like that. But I forgot what like her position was. Yeah. It's very interesting work. I feel like I could probably get into a line of work like that, but I'm definitely content with my current job. Which
I mean, if you're happy with it, but then by all means. But like, if you can't, if you ever have trouble finding another job, I do recommend like trying to find something in the like caretaker field, because there's
like
not like a super high barrier for entry, and
I
it's
feel like
very rewarding.
I feel
on
like
what
I
you're
could
doing.
do like a front office desk job like very well. I would like to.
Oh, I'd love those too. Don't get me wrong.
I would love to do something like that if I meant that I could just like literally sit at a desk all day and just like work. I'm pretty sure it's like mentally draining, but like I feel like I'd definitely be able to tolerate it a lot more than just like standing all day.
I'm the same way.
Because I was like helping out at my friend's liquor store, and like it's not a bad job at all. It's like a really fun job. Like I could definitely do that if I ever need like a 9 to 5 for like extra money or something like that. But it definitely was like so there was like a point where he needed like to get like these invoices done because he like orders liquors from like all these different kinds of companies, so he has like so many like fucking invoices that he has to do. And I feel like if I could just like literally just sit down and just like do that all day, because I was like helping him out with that, I'm like I could definitely just like be okay with that and then just go home to like a clear head, because I could just go home and just draw or something and get paid for just filling out invoices all goddamn day. I would love that kind of job.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad.
But I also know that it's like you need like to be good at math, and also like it's a lot of like it's because you're working with money, so it's like I know a lot of people wouldn't want to like trust you with like their current like the money.
Yeah,
at their
you
job.
need to make it so that you are very ethical with that kind of stuff. You need to make sure you can present yourself as an ethical person.
Yeah.
The other issue is, yeah, that math is very important, and if you're not good at math, that's not going to work out.
Yeah.
I've always been very lucky that I was blessed with like a math brain, so I can do that stuff very easily once I learn how to do it.
Yeah, I am also like good at math, but it's also like
it's also stressful for long periods of time. I get anxiety.
Yeah, I know sometimes I just get stressed out doing my own fucking invoices for my commissions, because it's just like, alright, I have to take all these like people and I have to like talk to like 50 people. I'm not taking 50 commissions at a time, but like just like talk to like 14 people at a time probably, and just like, alright, this is that, alright, okay, so this is done, I have to put in your invoice done, and then I have to like calculate the tax I'm going to be putting on it and shit like that. It's just like, it's definitely stressful, but I feel like if it just became my career, I'll definitely get used to it and just like be okay with it.
Sorry,
But-
I'm fading.
You're oh yeah, you tired?
Yeah, it's just because I've been moving.
No problem. It's really dark in my room. Turn off the light, or turn on the light.
I just faded for like a split second. I'm doing okay now. It was just like for a second my eyes just like unfocused, and I went like, oh. It is like the brain has unplugged itself temporarily.
You're valid. Alright. Let me go into my... No, I accidentally turned off my music! Shit.
Good job.
Thanks. Alright, let me get this music back on. So let me delete this, because I did this. I think I selected all of these. I gotta make sure. If I have this closed off, then I definitely do this all. I did these 2 icons, so I think I'm gonna stop it for now, because I do want to... I did say I was gonna do 2 or 3 commissions today, and then I was gonna allow myself to goof off. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here. It was a short one, but I don't want to overwork myself and not feel like drawing later.
It's understandable. If you want to
let's-
hang out later, like, hit me up, because I don't have anything to do today besides getting dinner done, so...
Yeah, no problem. Nobody I know right now is doing art right now, but my friend is playing Animal Crossing, so I will move the stream over to her, because she is pretty funny. So we're gonna
Bye,
raid...
everybody!
Bye-bye. We're gonna raid my friend, Lady Kubu. She's not drawing right now, but her art is really, 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 really good. And she's playing some Animal Crossing right now, so if you guys like cute Animal Crossing stuff, I think you'd like her stuff. So yeah, we're ready now. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye!
Bye. Alright, we're done.
I wanted